Welcome to the Muskegon Channel. It's Andy O'Reilly, just over the county line, and we make an exception from time to time because somebody like Rick Corley is important to talk to. Rick Corley, Sandy's Harley-Davidson. Believe it or not, 29 years of the Sandy Corley Memorial Run coming up this year at the Double J.
Yep.
Thank you for being here.
Thanks for coming up.
I love coming up. You know, it's a home away from home.
It is.
You could just sell me a motorcycle, everything would be better, wouldn't it?
Well, yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, I bet you can. 29 years, man.
Yep.
Talk about it.
Well, it's obviously, like I said, it's just for us. I think we talked last year a little bit about this too, and said, well, did we ever think it'd make 29 years?
Yeah.
Nobody ever does. I mean,
No.
with an event, you never know. I mean, you can always hope. And last year, we hit records again last year. Gave obviously money goes to the Mercy Center for Cancer Care
Center.
The Johnson Center, and last year we gave them 160 grand.
No kidding.
Put us over 2 million last year.
Is that right?
Yep.
Because I remember getting to that first million.
Which is 20 years.
It really felt like a long time to get done.
20 years.
As time has gone on, you've really picked up the pace.
8 more years. We hit the second mill. It's just amazing. Of course, you've been around us a long time,
Yeah.
I know, and you've seen the generosity we've had with the bikers and stuff like that, and that's what it's all about. The biker community is amazing for generosity, and it's not just a biker community, but that's a lot of it. They're really involved, and they believe in the event like we do, and unfortunately everybody knows somebody that has this stuff. Very unfortunately.
Yeah.
So.
As this thing has progressed, and you've gone from, it was at Valdu Lakes.
Well, initially we started at Muskegon Motorcycle Club.
That's right, out in Bridgeton.
No, actually down at
really?
Yeah, down Mount Garfield.
That's a little something I didn't know.
Yep, that was the first year or two we were at Mount Garfield.
Okay.
Mount Garfield, and then we went to Valdu, and then we went to Bridgeton, and now we're at Double J.
I remember Valdu.
Oh yeah.
I remember that one year.
Oh, that was fun.
No, it wasn't.
Well,
the lodging in Ocean County wasn't exactly what I had hoped for, but
the comfort level is a little on the low side. I know.
I've stayed friends with Rick Mast ever since, though.
Yeah.
So yeah, absolutely. Why not, man? Wasn't his fault.
No, that's for sure.
As you've moved and you've watched this event change and evolve and grow, did you ever think you'd look out over that campground and see what you see today?
Oh, absolutely not. No way. I mean, like I said, we started off with 50 people approximately, and then to go in, and now we're several thousand people.
Several thousand people, and even however you get there to stay in camp, fine, whatever.
Oh yeah.
But you've got some people out there that have $500,000 pushers.
Oh, geez, I guess.
With their bikes,
Oh,
and did you ever think it would evolve to that?
No. Like the same thing. Well, we started off as a Saturday only.
Yeah.
And then we went from Saturday only to Friday and Saturday. Now we open for camping on Wednesday.
No kidding.
So now we have 3 bands each night, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Yeah. So we got 9 bands total. Again, we were lucky to get one local back then, and now we're having several national acts plus the local acts. So it's just like you said, I would have never expected. And you've been around us long enough. You wouldn't. I'm sure you didn't either.
I remember way back when I would see guys like Beard and Paul. They would come down to Grand Rapids and sell raffle tickets wherever we were, and I'm like, Beard would come up and he'd be like, "Hey, we're having a little party."
Yeah.
A little party, huh?
Yeah.
What a change.
Yeah, it was a smaller party back then, but it's got a little larger. Yeah.
Let's talk about the new date this year. You moved to the July.
Yeah. Obviously, it wasn't our choice, but I think it's going to be a good move. With the electric forest going on, they got 2 weekends this year.
I know. I'm working at them.
Yeah. we were actually moved from Father's Day weekend. We moved a week earlier a few years ago just to help them out. And again, they do so much for us anyways. We don't mind moving. But then they come to us last fall and said, well, we really want you to move a week earlier yet. Well, that's not going to work.
A little early.
We're already early as it was.
Yeah.
So the other option we had, there was a few weekends in July that we had that were open, and we opted to go with the ones it starts opening for camping on the 19th of July. Okay. The actual event is the 20th, 21st, and 22nd of July. So we figured, well, if you look at, notoriously for weather-wise in Michigan, that's probably one of the best weeks you could ever pick. So I said, okay, let's go there. That sounds good to me. I think so too.
So, and Electric Forest was asking you, are they helping you guys with some of this stuff? Are they leaving any? Because I know their outreach has been pretty good.
They've been very good to us over the years. I don't know if we're going to be able to reap on the benefits because theirs is earlier and they're gone by then. But they've helped us out in the past. That's why I said they've been good to us. They've actually invited us up with a bike. The bike's going to be up there for both weekends.
Cool.
So that's the chance of selling a lot of raffle tickets are pretty good. They give us tickets for the event.
I'll tell you what. Working there last year was our first year working at that thing. I can't believe the way I mean, that's just out of this world. That's a world-class event.
Oh, yeah.
In our backyard.
Oh yeah. Without a doubt.
It's. I talk to people from 20 states and 9 countries on Friday.
Sure. Oh yeah, they come from everywhere.
Unbelievable.
I mean, there's people, what I understand, that follow these events all over the country, and it's not an inexpensive event.
No.
I mean, it's a very pricey event, and people come to them all the time.
Let's do it.
So again,
you and me next summer. Let's just take off.
Yeah.
Wives won't mind, will they?
No. Well, actually, mine wouldn't.
mine would still skin me.
Yeah.
We're only 10 years into it. So.
Yeah. Well, Karen says my bag's already packed. So
Is it?
Yeah.
Marital bliss.
Yeah.
Talk about some of the entertainment.
Okay. Again, we have 3 nights. There's a band out of Grand Rapids called White Rabbit.
I know that, Pete. Pete Dunning's band. I know Pete. Sure.
He's going to open for us. And then there's another band called Southern Rock Superstars, which are a Skinner tribute band.
Cool.
They're going to be the opener for Winger. So Winger's going to close the Thursday
I'm excited
night.
about that because I'll tell you, way back when I was first getting going to radio, we had Kip Winger in to do an interview in the van, and his attitude, because this was the Beavis and Butthead years, and he's like, my entire career got destroyed by a cartoon. He had a couple more expletives in there.
Yeah.
A family show.
Oh, yeah,
so we'll
yeah,
leave those
yeah.
guys. I'm excited about seeing Winger.
Good.
I think that's a cool thing.
Well, that's Thursday night.
Yep.
Friday night we have Let There Be Rock, which a lot of people know. Let There Be
Everybody
Rock.
knows them.
Yep, they do a great job. Last year we brought Waylon in. Waylon is obviously an up-and-coming local. They're doing a great job. Really enjoyed them last year, so we decided to bring them back. And then Lita Ford will be the closing band for that. A lot of people are pretty excited about her.
Gee, I wonder why.
Yeah, I wonder why. And then, of course, Talking Entertainment, Friday night. The auction up there is just something to be seen. I mean, Denny Witham is actually our auctioneer, and if you've never seen this is not your normal auction, obviously.
No, I've seen bits and pieces.
Yeah. It's not your normal auction, and obviously it's all in fun, but more importantly, that's where you really see the generosity really come out. I mean, there's stuff that's sold up there that there's no reason. I'm $1,000 for a haircut. I mean, literally, we had a guy cut his hair off got $1,000. I mean, we have a hat that goes around that's anywhere from $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 every year. I mean, it's just amazing the different things that you see up there, and it just like I said, people go up there, and obviously they're not trying to get any kind of a deal. They're going up there because, okay, I got a few dollars in my pocket.
And I got to be honest, when I do an event and they want me to auction some stuff off, I get pissed watching bargain shoppers.
Oh yeah.
I literally want to stand up there as an auctioneer and go, what is wrong with you?
Oh yeah. Yep.
I haven't yet, but
Yeah.
that day could come.
Well, and then on Saturday night, Vengeance Rising,
Yep.
which is the Judas Priest.
Nice.
Yeah, they're supposed to be there. Awesome. And then Brian Howe, we had him years and years ago.
I remember.
Yep, when they had in Bridgeton. He's actually Bad Company. He used to be the lead singer for Bad Company.
Yep.
And then Skid Row. They're going to
Nice. They're coming back.
That's been a long time ago too.
Tell me, who was Skid Row with at Bridgeton? Because I thought it was the weirdest pairing I ever saw in my life.
Oh, that was, oh God. Paul Revere.
Yeah, Paul Revere and the Raiders. And here we are in Bridgeton. If you're ever in Bridgeton, they got a 3-hole privy, right? And they used to.
Yeah.
Back then they did. And here come these guys out in all their Paul Revere get up and all this kind of stuff. And I'm thinking, and it was pretty dusty back there that year too.
Yep.
And I'm standing there on the side of the stage looking at these guys going, really? But Skid Row was there too, yeah.
You know, everybody that went that year, I mean, it's been what, 15 years ago or better.
Yeah.
But both bands did just a phenomenal job.
You love that.
And
You love that.
Everybody loved it.
Yep.
They, like you were saying, oh, come on, that's
came
such
out and crushed it.
Oh, yeah, it's just such a contradiction, but it ended up being great. So
Talk about tickets and all that stuff. Get them here at the shop.
we have them here at the shop. You get them online.
Okay.
We go through, this year we're using Eventbrite.
Okay.
They've been selling their tickets online for us. You can actually, they've got it set up now so you can actually get your camping we only charge for Wednesday night camping is all we charge for, and it's just $10, so it's pretty cheap. Still $60 if you do it in advance. I mean, it's the
What a
cheapest
deal.
cheapest date in town. It
Yeah.
really is, and it, that's what a lot of people say, and you still give $160,000. I mean, we try to have it so it is a fairly inexpensive event. We have food vendors, we have beer tents, it includes everything. I mean, you come on up and have a great time, and like I said, we try to have it so people can stay on the grounds. They don't have to worry about leaving. We'll have ice we sell, like I said, food we sell right on down the line. So
And you don't encourage them to leave at
we
certain
don't
points
really
in the
know.
night, yeah.
We really don't want them to.
And trust me, because this is in Oceana County, and I've been to their... Stay on the premises,
Yeah,
by
yeah.
all means. You'll like Craig Mast. He's a great guy.
Yeah.
He's the sheriff now.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
talk about this.
Yep, this year we went to a 2017 Softail Slim.
It's hot looking.
Obviously,
I mean, that's an Evil Knievel bike
Oh,
right
yeah.
there, isn't it?
oh yeah. Well, the guy that paints them for us, Joe from what's he called? He used to be those guys painting is what
Okay,
it is now.
yeah.
He actually, it's funny because I say, hey, you know what, Joe, I says, we haven't done a patriotic theme in quite a while. I says, you know, I go to him every year and I said, well, you haven't done a black in a while, you haven't done this in a while or whatever. And that's all they get. You know, I said, well, the only drawback is that you gotta make sure when you paint them that it's acceptable by male, female, young, old. I'm really not asking for much. Everybody, you know. So poor guy, he's got, you know, a huge undertaking on the coming up paint job, and obviously he did a home run again.
It looks awesome.
Yeah.
Tickets available here at the shop.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Out on the streets, everywhere you guys can find this thing.
Oh yeah.
$5 a piece still.
Yep. 5
New
for
Harley,
20.
$5.
And 5 for 20.
Nice.
We're down Fruitport. We're at the Old Fashioned Days this weekend.
Yeah, that's it. Picture. Bike's not here
yep,
now. So.
Yep. Yeah, the bike goes all over the place. You know, this time of year. So, and then we have upcoming events. Grand Haven Eagles.
Yep.
We actually, it was funny because we started off with one pre-party. Well, we started off none, obviously, and then we went to one pre-party. Now we're up to 4. We've already had 2. The Rusty Spoke already did one for us, and Fremont Moose already did one for us. The next one coming up is Grand Haven Eagles. We got to get together down there. Cheap night, $10. I mean, again, very inexpensive night. Gives you food, gives you band. We'll do a silent auction down there.
Cool.
We'll have the bike. I think the bike's gonna be down there for that. But like I said, doors open down there. Again, that's on June 3rd. Open at 6, I think, is when they open up. Again, it's just kind of nice. Everything's more people get involved. Your perfect example. People get involved are really into the event, which is very very fortunate. And then our final one that we have coming up will be the Loggers Run, which is up in it's on Baldwin Luther area, and they call it Swamp Run. That's June 17th, and that's going to be kind of a scenic ride, poker run type situation. There's just it's $10 a person, real inexpensive night, and again, we'll probably try to have the bike up there for that. And like I said before, the bike's all over the place.
Yeah.
You know, people get
It's the star of the show.
It is the star of the show, without a doubt.
And you know, I'm still not going to buy a ticket.
No,
No, because if the luck happens that I'm standing on that stage and you happen to pull my name out of those thousands of tickets, and somebody goes, "There's a fix on because Andy O'Reilly just went," I'll give you all the money, you can have it.
I don't have one either, so I feel bad. I don't buy a ticket either. You know, and kind of going along with the entertainment, I mean, you know, another thing that if you haven't seen our military ceremony up there, that is something to be seen.
It's remarkable.
We obviously we wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for the sacrifice that our military has done for us, and that's why we should actually give them a little thank you.
We do.
You know, we try to. So again, we appreciate what they do for us, and you know, that's another thing we do. Again, just one of the many things. We have the field events, the bike shows, all that. It's a typical motorcycle event. You know,
it's a great time.
Yep, everybody seems to have it
Even for non-bikers.
Oh yeah, it doesn't matter. We don't care. Nowadays, you're seeing more and more people coming up there without their bike.
Yeah.
You know, we'll see that a lot.
I have to come this year without my quads.
Yeah.
Cindy sold them.
No.
She wants a pool. They're with the quads.
Yeah.
I'm back on feet again.
Yeah, there you go.
Or I'll jump on back of somebody's bike and ride
yeah,
like
there
that.
you go.
That's
Yeah.
always comfortable.
Probably
right?
done that before.
29 years, man. $2 million into the Cancer Center in Muskegon. How can we say thanks?
Yeah.
Remarkable work.
Hey, Ed, you know what? The way that I get a thanks is when I get somebody says, you know, I went through that. I'm a survivor.
Yep.
You know, that's a thank you. That's a huge thank you, and that's really what it's all about. You know, and unfortunately, I mean, we found out again yesterday that another friend of ours has it. You know,
and that's something
it just
never
you
quits.
hear it all the time. You know, and then again, if we can do the little bit that we do, if we can just get more and more people to say they're a survivor, that's what it's all about. You know,
it's all about.
That's what we're trying to do. So.
29 years of the Sandy Corley Memorial Run. All the ticket links are here on the Muskegon channel. Make sure you stop into Sandy's Harley up in Fremont, get yourself in on the tickets, get yourself in on the bike, and we'll plan on seeing you in July at the Double J for the 29th Sandy Corley Memorial Run. Rick, thanks.
Thank you, Andy.